Shit, what's this podcast called?
Discourse of Human Events.
The discourse is just crazy.
Everything's okay, I'm just trying to act my age. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. Yeah, I wanna know where the hell the days go. I wanna look and feel years younger, baby. I wanna look.
One, two, three.
Dildos! Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to play the game Superfight. Has anybody heard of this game or know what it is?
No.
No idea.
So basically I got random cards selected for all of you guys, and you're going to pick certain people. Just as an example, like, Harry, you might have robot or wizard, and I will text you which one, and you'll choose. And then somebody else will have two cards, and they'll select one. Like, for instance, it could be Abraham Lincoln or a whale. And they'll select one. And then you have attributes that will be selected randomly for those characters. And then we'll argue who would win in a fight. Does it make sense? You got it?
I don't know why the phone matters.
It's so you can pick which one you want.
Why can't you just tell me two choices and I tell you which one I want? Why is it a secret? That's what I'm confused
So I
about.
want it to be secret. Because then somebody else might pick something based on what you have picked.
Oh, there's a meta game? We're like counter picking and shit? Oh my
exactly.
God.
You don't want them to know what you're picking, or they can pick against you.
I am a firm believer.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fighting game player. I'm a firm believer in taking your character and learning every matchup. I know.
Well, there's like
But no, the
100
point
character
is you're
cards.
not going to
so.
know whose side you're on.
What's
Yeah,
the
every-
secret?
So
That's
gonna
another point.
announce that it's this character versus that character.
Because if I
right?
give you choices, we're already going to have ideas based on those choices and everything, and the attributes also matter pretty heavily for what comes with them, and they're random.
I don't quite get it, but I think I'll get it.
You'll get it. So, to make it structured, because we learned this playing this at Evan's house, that we have to have a structure, especially with our group of friends, being competitive in nature. So the structure we'll go in order with opening thoughts on who will win. So as somebody does their opening thoughts, keep it to like 30 seconds or whatever, and then we'll go into open discussion.
Okay.
All right, so
I don't know.
Harry, I'm sending your pick.
Okay.
We'll go, Corey, you'll have your pick as well.
Do I tell you?
Just text me, text me.
Okay.
And then you'll get some random attributes and I'll tell them.
I think the choice was obvious, but
I was pretty sure oh my god, I had a feeling that would happen. Alright. Okay, is everyone ready for this reveal on who's fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Harry has Forrest Gump, who can control gravity, and is armed with a live T-Rex head on a stick.
What the fuck?
I don't think a T-Rex head on a stick is doing a whole lot.
It says live. It says live.
No,
Against...
he can control gravity, though.
Hold on now. This is versus Michael Jackson inside a giant robotic Freddy Krueger, who has majestic flaming antlers growing out of the head.
I'm pretty sure that actually happened in real life, so...
Alright, Nick, let's go with your opening statements on who you think will win. Recap, Forrest Gump, who can control gravity and is armed with a living T-Rex head on a stick. Michael Jackson inside a giant robotic Freddy Krueger with majestic flaming antlers growing out of his head.
Well, I would normally say Forrest Gump just because he can control gravity, and that's a pretty good power. I mean,
That's pretty legit.
any idiot could figure out how to use that to kill Michael Jackson with his shit. But the problem is Forrest Gump is an idiot. He's dumb as fuck. I don't think he's figuring it out.
He
And
never
he's not
went
just
full
a
retard.
He's a retard with a heart of gold.
He wasn't full retard.
Yeah, he was not full retard.
But he's also super nice. And he's not going to have his heart in the fight.
Are you kidding? Are you out of your mind? If Jenny is involved in any way whatsoever, Forrest...
Whoa, where did Jenny come from?
It doesn't matter.
Jenny
What I'm saying is that...
needed to be saved here?
He's saying Forrest Gump has
if Forrest
passion.
puts his mind to something, it gets accomplished.
That's very true.
He just took up ping pong as a hobby. One montage later, he's the world ping pong champion.
I think we have to get rid of opening statements already. It's too hard over this for me.
Oh, I forgot we're doing
Michael Jackson got away with pedophilia. I feel like that's
Wait, what did you just say
a
about
lot to pull
pedophilia?
off. He also made Thriller.
Yeah.
He's talented.
Here's the question. If Forrest Gump
Can-
ever goes to sleep, he has a robotic Freddy Krueger to take him out before Forrest Gump can even do anything about it.
Okay,
Does-
all right, hold on. Let's just it doesn't matter who you said. One person can control gravity. And pardon the pun, do you understand the weight that holds?
Oh,
One
Shut
mentally
up.
handicapped man with a heart of gold
I mean-
controls gravity.
So I got
To what extent can you control gravity? Because that means you're controlling time and space. So
It
I
says you can
literally
control gravity.
I can just fold you into time and space, and you're in a black hole. and
No,
you're
Forrest
fucked.
Gump can't figure it out.
Motherfucker, I just said, if he puts his mind to it, the whole universe is going down. If he
He's got
puts
the
his mind
switches,
to it.
but he can't, work them quite
We are
right.
one montage away from a singularity taking everything out.
yeah, but who are they going to score that montage with? They're going to score it to a Michael Jackson song.
Michael Jackson wasn't in Forrest Gump.
Yeah, he's got you there.
Forrest Gump is too pure for Michael Jackson's hip gyrations.
Chloe,
So-
you want to weigh on? What's your take?
Michael Jackson would have won.
Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
why?
Yeah, this
do you
is
have
you
a-
got to show your work. You can't just say
Yeah.
2 + 2 is 4.
You
You
gotta
got
show
to show
your
your
work.
work on this shit.
See your
Well, I
math.
thought conclusion matters, but to prove my conclusion, I just assumed that Forrest Gump wouldn't even to comprehend what fight means.
Damn, you.
Sure.
He's not that retarded.
He's that much of a retard.
No, he wasn't full retarded. We went over
She
this.
hasn't seen the movie, so she's
Oh.
picking that up from me.
Oh, okay.
I only saw like very short period of it.
He definitely wasn't a
One
retard.
clip that I saw is Forrest Gump just run across the field.
Yeah, he
Even
felt like
The
outside
way
running.
you'd run away from the fight like a
Or
bitch.
running to the fight like a man.
He fought in war.
Another-
He was a war
another
hero.
clip.
Yeah.
He is
You
a
never
definite-
see him
Clearly not a
actually-
bitch.
You never actually see him pull a trigger in that entire movie.
We see him save Bubba.
He saved Bubba's
By
life.
running
Real
away.
Real heroes save your comrades. It doesn't matter who you kill.
Okay, so in Forrest Gump's logic, wrong equals good, right? So how did he figure out that he can actually use gravity, even though that he has gravity?
Hey, he didn't know how to play ping pong either until he got shot in the ass, and then he played ping pong,
Yeah.
and then he became the world ping pong.
That's-
Then he became a goddamn master at it.
All it
Teach
would
any
take,
idiot to,
no,
you know.
all it would take is for Stephen Hawking to roll by and hit a button that says, "Hey, this is how gravity works," and Forrest Gump's like, "Oh shit!" And he got it.
I think your internal model of the mentally handicapped is a little off, Harry.
My
Stephen
internal,
Hawking can't just go by and like show Forrest Gump a few equation, and Forrest Gump is suddenly, proving
it.
theorems. Okay,
you
It
are
doesn't work
assuming
like
that Forrest Gump is a normal person. He is not a normal.
He is definitely not normal.
He
Because I
ended the war with ping pong.
Hollywood retard is different from real.
You think Michael Jackson is real?
But this
He's
is
a borderline
Hollywood
fairy
person.
tale.
You
So this
can't say
brings a
he's not
question
real
up.
because he is a Hollywood person.
He was. He's dead.
No, he forever lives as a legend.
Yeah, he's with Tupac and Elvis.
But on the other side, if they're going to a fight, right? Michael Jackson would win. If they just sit out for the fight, Michael Jackson might just OD on the way to the fight. So,
Right. How
there
many?
you go.
How many children are in attendance of this fight? Let's get
Are you
real.
saying he might get distracted?
I'm saying he might have a twinkle in his eye.
So we determined while playing this before that all fights happen like Roman Colosseum style. So
Okay.
it's like they're thrown into this fight. They have time to train. They have 2 weeks to train.
Oh well, then
they're
Forrest
thrown
wins.
into this
Like I
fight.
said, if you give Forrest time to train, you're fucked. Because
Yeah, you're
one
done.
montage, you're
That's
done.
true.
Oh wait, where's the time to train come from?
That's what.
Yeah,
that's what
like-
we're
Are
establishing.
We have to
Time to train
establish.
now?
We
Are
do
we
have to
ambushing?
establish this.
I don't
You
know.
can't just get other
No, they're
people's
just thrown in a
conclusion while
coliseum.
changing the
They have what they
assumption.
have.
No. We've established previously that you have to establish whether or not they have time to train. In this game, they have 2 weeks to train. They're thrown in a coliseum, and then it's time to fight to the death.
Gump's learning curve is that good.
So wait, I got a question. Forrest Gump is a fictional character. Do I get to be fictional Michael Jackson, where he can transform into jets and become a werewolf?
None of this matters because he can control gravity.
Good question.
Do you realize what you could do with gravity control? You could rewrite history. You could time travel. You can do all sorts of stupid shit with gravity.
I don't think he has. In his 2 week span, I don't think he can get to that level. I think he's good at controlling gravity, but not that level.
That he has supernatural learning abilities. He's borderline Neo, like the Matrix. Where he knows, he closes his eyes.
Full on savant.
He has a little shake, and then boom, he knows pinball or ping pong. What the fuck he learned?
All right, can we get a vote?
All right, yeah, let's get our final tally.
Forever.
All right, Nick, your vote.
Mine's Gump. Or not Gump,
Yeah,
Jackson.
got him.
And mine is on Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Okay, that was a confusing change. Chloe, your vote?
Yeah. So are we established the assumption that we gave both people 2 weeks of training?
Yeah,
yes.
2 weeks of training.
Okay, I think Forrest Gump will win.
Okay.
Simple-minded people can do things.
And since I'm the tiebreaker, I was definitely going Gump on that one because of the gravity control.
Let's say being robotic Freddy Krueger only helps if he falls asleep, and
Yeah.
it's the mind of a simple person. What's the chances that I'm going to be able to circumnavigate that in his dreams?
What's the chance that a simple-minded person figures out gravity control in 2 weeks?
Hey, the attribute that was given to Forrest Gump said he controls gravity. That implies that he has control of gravity.
It well.
Doesn't matter how well he
But
controls it.
the 2
honestly.
weeks.
Yeah, because he might send himself flying up in the sky.
Do you know? Have you ever played ping pong in your life, Nick?
I did.
Are you a grandmaster of ping pong?
But
Forrest Gump is, and he picked that shit up 2 weeks before.
And he survived Vietnam.
Mechanics, okay? That's not master strategy.
Yeah,
It's
these
not
are
chess.
quantum mechanics.
The motherfucker had a multi-billion-dollar business in shrimp.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
He's definitely not retarded.
That's why it's a movie. It's not real.
Yeah, an idiot can play.
Michael Jackson is borderline fictional. I mean, we can establish that if we're going that route.
Yeah.
He's not a
All right,
normal
let's
person.
move on.
All right, I'm texting Nick and Chloe.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, who was I against there?
You got it?
Corey.
Me.
Corey. Yeah. I actually legitimately thought Forrest Gump was too stupid to figure out control gravity.
I think you're underestimating the powers of Forrest Gump.
And montages. Rocky ended the Cold War with a montage.
So are we supposed to reply one with
reply
a choice?
with-
Yeah, reply with who you pick.
Does that mean
Okay.
Apollo Creed's kid's going to end the next Cold War?
Yeah, he's
You gotta
going to
make
end
sure
the North
Chloe
Korean
knows who
War.
it is.
I want to see a North Korean boxer. I'm sure they exist, but
Dude,
I
North
have no-
I'm
Korean-
sure they're terrible.
No, there's North
pretty
Korean
much-
fucking
Zach?
Olympic
What?
medalists.
Can you text the last name? There's confusion here.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Way to fuck it up.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
the way the card is worded, you can interpret it as multiple people, but she doesn't know in English if it's a single word, it would be this person. I would argue.
I have no idea what that means, but all right.
I'm pretty sure I know who she's picking.
Okay.
Are you picking that person? Or other one?
The other one.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Didn't think you'd go with that one. Okay, this is a really weird random ones. So, Chloe has a zombie, but the bottom half of the zombie is Miley Cyrus.
What?
Like all of Miley
I
Cyrus?
don't know how that works. Yeah.
And-
So does Miley Cyrus have half of a zombie on her?
Yeah, can we establish that it's it would be a 50 split, so half of the zombie is zombie, and the other half is Miley Cyrus. Is that how we're
So-
interpreting
So
that?
he's got-
So which,
Well, it
which
says
mind
bottom
controls
half.
Which?
Which half? Like Miley Cyrus?
It says bottom half,
or-
so it's just her legs and vagina.
Legs, hips, and vagina.
It does say bottom half, yeah.
What else is there? Am I right, fellas? Am I right, boys?
So it doesn't matter if you have a zombie brain that controls your locomotion. I mean, having whatever kind of bottom half doesn't matter.
But
I'm
what
not-
are you going to do with the zombie bottom?
Well, hold on.
Actually, this
Who-
might matter.
What do you-
This might
Who's
matter.
the
Hold on,
zombie
there's
against?
more.
Did we
What are
didn't
you gonna
finish
do?
it.
Well, there's
Yeah,
there's a
let's
second
go on.
attribute. So bottom half is Miley Cyrus. I'm not sure what this means. Riding a depressed centaur? What do they mean,
Like
depressed
a
centaur?
sad centaur?
Like it's a centaur.
Yes.
that's
Like,
sad.
it's just a sad centaur, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out, what do they mean
don't-
depressed? Did they literally just mean sad?
Yeah.
Okay. This is tough.
Centaur is on
All right.
Nick has a good one.
Yeah, you don't even need the attributes, and I think I won already.
He
yeah.
has Rambo in a jet fighter wearing a tinfoil hat.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What?
Rambo in a jet fighter wearing a tinfoil hat.
Oh, see, that's where you fucked up. Because if he has a tinfoil hat, that means he's a conspiratard.
He's gone crazy.
And I can't.
He's still bombing this. He's carpet bombing.
No. Because he won't be able
Whatever.
to get to the fight because he thinks the Earth is flat and he's gonna fucking fly the wrong way.
No,
He's at the fight. He's at the fight.
That's
No
a
matter
wrong
what.
conspiracy.
Train 2 weeks. He's at the fight.
If you think the world is flat, you don't put tinfoil on your head. Okay, that he thinks there are aliens out there, which plenty of people do.
Plenty of
And Jimmy
retards.
Carter believed in UFOs. All right.
Yes, as
Oh,
as
God.
a zombie, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm an alien and approach you and speak some alien language. Of course, you're gonna just worship me because I represent an alien culture. Show the
Okay, this isn't you. This is Miley Cyrus
Alright.
with the zombie head. The zombie can't
Zombie
speak.
bottom,
There's
not
no
head.
strategy there.
It's only her vagina and legs.
Sound. It can be
It's murmuring a sound, and then he goes, "Oh my God, it's an alien!" What faculties are we establishing here?
So you have
Fly
to
a jet plane.
establish your level of zombie. I'm assuming it only means George A. Romero style zombies.
Oh yeah, that's the default zombie.
Yeah, you have to go default zombie.
Exactly.
Okay, he doesn't even need the jet plane.
But it's a quick zombie because it has Miley Cyrus's legs.
How quick is she?
I just say, is she really that quick? You see those
Carrying
legs?
Well, she's on a centaur.
The zombie is.
She's on a very sad centaur.
He's not enthusiastic about
she
this.
goes off immediately because
I don't understand.
obviously the zombie brain doesn't know how to ride a centaur.
He's not super amped to be there.
But those legs know how to
Zombie
ride,
doesn't
if you know what
how
I
to
mean.
Control normal human leg.
I mean, this one's kind of a wash. I think we just
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Rambo's just
Rambo.
too
This
good.
one's easy.
And a
This
jet
one was,
fighter?
give me.
You got a
Yeah,
jet
this-
fighter. That's like cheating.
This is
Let's
like RNG
let's just
bullshit.
vote. Let's
You don't
just
even need a
vote.
jet fighter.
Let's just vote on
Chloe's
this one.
pick was just awful.
I think this is over.
Okay, I think we know who won this, but I'm curious. What was the other person you could have picked? Like, what was the confusion there?
Conan O'Brien,
So,
or
Conan.
it said
I thought
Conan,
it's
but I put the
Conan O'Brien.
Barbarian.
I was like,
Oh,
let's
if
fly.
it was Conan O'Brien.
and the Barbarian. Okay.
And then Zach texts Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, I would
Was
assume
just
that's who
Miley
they mean.
Cyrus?
No, I chose zombie.
Oh.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus was the bottom half. That she didn't get to choose that.
Okay,
That was
gotcha,
random.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that
Alright.
one. That,
Alright.
that wasn't as dumb.
Yeah, that one was too
Yeah.
easy to pick. All right, who?
Oh.
Chloe, since you got a terrible match, I'll fight you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sending your pick.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Just ask her. This has no point.
That's true.
The
Willie,
next only point would serve if we
That's
didn't
true.
know.
I do see it.
who
Yeah.
picked what.
So
Right.
Chloe,
We know immediately because there's so many people. Whoever argues for the one,
Yeah.
we know.
Willy
that-
Wonka
Yeah, I
or
don't
a
think we care
hippo?
Too much.
Willy Wonka or a hippo?
What?
Willy Wonka or a hippo?
Uh-huh. Hippo.
Hippo. Okay.
You don't know who Willy Wonka is, do you?
Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Uh-huh.
I got my pick.
Other than he dances and sings in the Chocolate Factory, I don't know anything else.
Wait, is this Gene Wilder? Willy Wonka?
That's your pick.
Or would that
That's
be-
your
Right,
pick.
definitely
You're
not.
allowed to pick.
Or is
Okay.
it the pedophile from the book? Willy Wonka?
Oh shit! Chloe got a really good attribute for hers.
We need to play D&D sometime over this.
We certainly do. I
suggested
totally
that too. I
agree.
thought that would be fun.
We can do it over like Roll20.
Will you be DM?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Will you DM, Harry?
Sure.
That's what takes most effort.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what the hardest part is always.
3.5.
Of course.
5th edition's pretty good.
I hear 5th is actually pretty good.
It's
gonna
like
let me roll a
3.5,
necro?
but a little better.
Really? Maybe we should do 5.
You can get like all the books free online too.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So you're in a bar. No, I'm kidding.
And
I
a
punched
zombie
somebody
with
in the
Miley
mouth.
Cyrus's legs walks in.
I think we got a good one here.
Roll an ish.
We got a good one here.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I have Meatloaf,
Oh.
who is armed with nunchucks and has 3-foot fingernails.
Officially making the nunchucks useless.
What's the hippo?
Chloe has a hippo whose top half, yes, she got top half for this one,
What the fuck?
but it's a good one. The top half is alien,
Oh, sweet.
and there's 10 of them.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
Aliens?
I have 10 alien
Top of a
heads.
hippo?
I mean, Meatloaf fucking
10.
rocks, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he rocks that hard.
Are we talking like centaur style
do you-
top half, or how do you wear pants?
That's
on
up for
dog
her to
top half?
decide.
I'm not sure. How
I
do
don't
you
think it
hold
matters.
a nunchuck with 3 feet long fingernails?
No,
You-
Meatloaf has the nunchucks.
Yeah.
No.
With his fingernails. I don't-
Carefully.
How do you do that?
You don't.
I don't know.
With his
Meatloaf's
dick.
dying. I mean, he'd probably just have a heart attack looking at that thing. He's a fat fucking man. And then he'd collapse.
10
That's
of
it.
them?
Game over.
I'd say there's 10 of them, and they have alien acid spit. Meatloaf's going down.
Alright. Poor
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
But
That's so-
Meatloaf could serenade them with Dashboard at Paradise by the Dashboard
In that
Lights.
alien language, they don't even understand.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
he-
talking about the future, the present, and the past at the same time.
Wait, you're watching too much movies.
That song is pretty intricate, but I don't.
yeah, I think he serenades all 10 of them, and they suck his dick.
No, I think they bite his dick off.
Nope, they suck it.
No.
The
One
little
after
mouth,
another.
The little mouth comes out and bites it, and then the big mouth finishes it off.
No, the
Are we
big mouth
forgetting
sucks it while the
acid
little one
spit?
goes in the dick hole.
Oh my god, acid spit.
They have acid spit. You don't want that anywhere near your
Yeah.
dick.
Right in your dick hole.
Meatloaf
Right
does.
off.
It's gone.
There's no
It's a
paradise by that dashboard.
His name was Robert Paulson.
Yeah, his name is Bob. Bob the bitch tips.
Unfortunately, I think I lost this one. Just
Yeah, you
because
tried.
top half
You
is
gave it the old
alien.
college try.
Top half is alien was too good.
I think the 10 of them. I might have heard you out.
The
if
10
it
of
was
them is
one,
good.
but there's fucking 10 of them. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah. All right. I'll concede to that. Let's do Harry against Nick. All right, Harry.
All right.
Ooh, Jesus, this is tough. Harry, you have a samurai or the Grim Reaper?
We'll go with the Reaper.
All right.
Ah, that's harsh.
Yeah.
That's a
What
tough
is
pick.
Grim Reaper?
That's like he just kills everybody.
Yeah,
instantly.
let's go with the
Collects
samurai.
record death.
Just
Let's
to
go
make
with
it
the
make it
samurai.
interesting.
Yeah, Grim
Grim
Reaper
Reaper's
seems kind
OP.
of stupid. It's like, oh.
But you don't know. You're
getting.
getting random attributes too, so you don't
No,
know
give
what.
me the samurai. Give me the
They're
samurai.
not necessarily good. Okay. Nick, you have Jack Bauer or a sharpshooter, which I think are the same thing in the end.
Who's Jack Bauer? Is that from 24?
Yeah,
Yeah.
24 dude.
Yes.
I
Queefer,
don't watch 24, so I don't know what.
That's his
like-
name, right? Queefer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with the
Queefer.
For
sharpshooter.
Sutherland.
I don't
Sharpshooter?
He beats
Sharpshooter
a
versus
terrorist.
samurai. Interesting.
I want to emphasize the Queefer.
That Queefer.
The random attributes are going to make or break.
How about
these
here? I'll let you guys pick. Harry, pick 1 through 3.
3.
Okay, so your samurai can breathe underwater, and your random one is he's having a really good hair day.
Oh, shit.
That's going to actually help.
Hey,
Where album is.
that goes a long way. Mark.
All right,
Like an
Nick.
inspiration die, right?
1 through 3, and this is really important for you.
1.
He's riding. Your sharpshooter is riding a horse. I think that's a hindrance. But he is a super genius.
Oh.
So he can do even though he's riding the horse, he adjusts all those calculations in his head to compensate
Well, you need those muscles
for
to
the shot.
cooperate
But
with
you
your
know what?
mind.
I'm going to argue for the samurai.
Because
I think he's
It's a
gonna
really
see
good day,
that
man.
Magnificent hair.
Right.
He's going to say, "Can I shoot a man so beautiful?" And he's just gonna toss the gun away. That's it.
And being a
we
genius, he realizes the consequences of his actions if he does shoot said samurai having such a good hair day.
Right. I mean, your hair looks best underwater, like when it's all flowing around like a mermaid. So he could just wear a fishbowl on his head because he can breathe underwater, and his hair is perpetually mermaiding. You know?
Yes, the logic there is clearly flawless.
Sound.
Even to the super genius sniper, it's flawless.
There really is.
Now, can the samurai block bullets?
He doesn't need to.
With his devilishly good looks.
He's blocking them by the sharpshooter not wanting to shoot him.
Yeah, you don't need to deflect bullets if no one shoots at you. Black guy touching his forehead.
I think samurai auto wins. Are we agreeing on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Samurai is definitely cooler.
All right, let's do one more.
All right.
Corey and Chloe. All right,
Let's do
Corey, you got a unicorn or a chimpanzee? What a great choice.
I'm going majestic unicorn.
All right, Chloe, you got Frankenstein or the devil?
The devil.
Yeah, that's a
Of
good.
course
That's
it's
a good comparison
Pure good
right
versus
there.
pure evil.
Yeah, Chloe, 1 through 3.
You pick a number.
Oh, 3.
This is just true. The devil is a hoarder, obviously of souls. So that just goes without saying.
This is just the devil.
And
again.
this is
I'd like
kind
to
of
think of
odd
Beanie
for the.
Babies.
This is kind of odd for the devil. He's armed with a freeze ray.
Ironic.
The irony.
So you freeze ray and send them to hell and burning.
Corey, 1 through 3.
1, of course.
1. Ooh, interesting. You get 2 randoms. So your unicorn is covered in eyes,
Baller.
Creepy.
has
No
a voodoo
surprises.
doll of the opponent,
As the what? I'm sorry.
has a voodoo doll of the opponent,
Okay.
and is really good looking.
Huh.
Your unicorn is
Alright.
is pretty good looking.
So I can
Covered
win
in
without
eyes and
seeing
pretty
them.
good looking.
If I
So
have a
the
voodoo
devil is a
doll-
hoarder armed with a freeze ray, unicorn covered in eyes, and has a voodoo doll of the opponent. And the unicorn is also really good looking.
I'm gonna go with the unicorn on this one.
I don't know. Freeze
I got a
ray.
voodoo
Freeze
doll. I
ray
got a
just
voodoo
fucks
doll.
it all
The devil
up.
has
You can't-
no power outside of like offering contracts.
He-
You know, devilishly complicated contracts,
We're
which really
talking about
screw you
devil,
over in the
not
end.
He has a freeze ray and all his
they're
demons.
basically the same thing. Contracts with a soul. But a unicorn is
Sick
so
burn.
pure of heart, they won't accept it. Not only will they not accept it, they'll go off to little unicorn friends and do the la 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 bullshit, and the devil's gonna shoot himself. Just out of pure disgust for a unicorn's pureness.
I think you're wrong.
I
I
almost
think
shoot-
the
I
devil
don't
with the
think
freeze ray just
For
freezes
the
the
unicorn,
unicorn and
you're
destroys him.
Estimating.
You
You're
can't really kill the
overestimating
devil.
thing called a compassion.
But
that
I got a
exists in
voodoo doll
devil.
of the devil, which means he
But-
never
well, you
gets to
can't-
hit me.
You can't kill the devil.
But-
He's the devil.
If the devil is on Earth's realm,
I
he
can
can
send
be
him
at
back
least
to
killed
hell.
and be sent back to hell. So he is
Well,
immortal, but not immortal on Earth's realm.
Let's pump our brakes on what realms we're in because we have a unicorn. So,
Are you trying to argue that the unicorn got sent to hell?
are you trying to argue that this is Earth, like we're
Yes.
fighting in fucking Mansfield, Ohio, or something?
Yeah, I saw a unicorn there just the other day.
Yeah, where the fuck did the unicorn come from?
Shitting the ice cream, apparently.
I don't know. I feel like the devil just with the freeze ray wins alone.
No, but I don't think he can use it.
Why?
I think,
Why not?
I think all devils can do is just try to lure you away with
Temptation.
stupid, bullshit. Yeah, I mean, he can't even use that thing.
Nuh-uh.
He can, try to offer it you as part of a deal.
If-
I don't know what devil you're
your
talking about. You
assumptions
have a
shoot.
bullshit devil here. You got the weakest
you
little
got a
bitch I've
weak
ever
ass.
heard of.
Well, then
I
all
don't
those
think so.
movies make no sense. Why doesn't the devil just show up and start stabbing people? I mean,
But he has demons and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has partners.
Have you seen Tenacious D?
Followers.
He's the devil, and he loves metal.
I was
Yeah.
going to reference
Yeah.
Little Nicky.
Exactly.
No, I'm going with Deal Making Devil.
You mean you're not going with the you'll make? Oh, that's
No,
the
no,
devil
I'm
you're
going
going
with. That's
with.
the devil that you have.
You're going with a traditional devil.
Yes.
Traditional biblical snake devil. You don't think
Exactly. He can only fool you and tempt you and stuff like that. He's not, like, literally manipulating anything.
and your argument is the unicorn is so pure of heart, the unicorn would never be tempted.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm
It's a
going
tough
with the devil
call.
on this one.
I'm going with the devil on this one. And it's my
Any
unicorn.
any further arguments before a vote?
And it's my unicorn. He's not even backing his own horse. Literally.
I didn't back my own horse the last time.
No final arguments?
Nope.
Nah.
Well, I think the devil wins then, considering Corey even
Pretty
went against his
obvious.
own.
I
Who was
agree.
that? Chloe was devil, right?
Yep.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
devil.
Chloe is the devil. Do you guys want to do another one or move on to a different subject matter?
We can do a different subject. What do you got?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody
Because
got any
I'll
things
separate
they
that
wanna
as a
talk
separate
about?
podcast, actually.
What?
What?
I said I'll separate that as a separate podcast.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have two podcasts, actually, from this. How'd you like that game? It was a good one.
Yeah, it was good.
Eh.
It'd be better to play
Yeah.
in person.
It's
Yeah.
better in
Yeah.
person because you can choose your own
Yeah.
stuff, but I still think it's pretty
And
fun.
you actually.
I think a lot of times the
roll
setup is
for
just
random.
too obvious if you get screwed. Like,
10 aliens versus Meatloaf. Yeah.
Yeah, that was-
zombie with
that was a
Miley
tough
Cyrus's bottom. Like, who cares? What you gonna do with that?
A
What
lot.
the fuck?
It's pretty much that one game we played, Snake Oil or whatever.
Yeah,
I like
except
Snake
it's a
Oil
fight.
better.
Deal or No Deal is way better than Snake Oil, though.
Deal
Or
or no deal?
Not
Oh.
Deal or No Deal. But wait, there's more.
You know what I mean. Yeah, the one where you're
Yeah.
pitching an idea. That's basically
Yeah.
what it is. You're just pitching an idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do a new dildo count since we're doing a second episode, basically.